Capricorn, hi, your birthdays are coming close up, eh? It's like such a surprise. We're already getting into October, and this is obviously a reading for you for October as well. I'm like, where did the year go? you know? Um, and I'm wondering how was the year for you guys, with all the ups and downs and everything that it actually brought about. 2020 for me was one of the years that really molded me the most. I grew a lot this year. On just so many different levels, professionally, personally, financially, emotionally, even in confidence. I'm doing so much better. Like this has been one of those years that it was a crazy ride, but I'm sure that you all could handle it. Could you? What's going on? But let's see for October 2020 where we are right now, what we got for you. And you guys are really supporting me so beautiful, and I want to let you know that I really appreciate that. It really, really means a lot to me. And if it's your first time to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness, and I do regular readings for you. And for today, or for the one that you're looking at currently, it's for October 2020, and we're going to look at sort of what is all the energy that brought you to where you are right now. So collectively, in the recent past, even in the distant past, what brought you to where you are right now? What are the energy? What are the lessons? Where you're currently at, and then also with the immediate future, what's coming towards you. I'm going to end it off for you with a couple of cards from the universe, and I'm also going to draw you an angel card to see what it is that we have got for you. Okay. My social media management and graphic design is done as always by amazing AC Digital Marketing Solutions. You can check down in the description for that. Some of you are not quite feeling yourself. Haven't maybe been feeling yourself there for a while. The sort of the things in life, the usual devices, the things that would normally make you happy, some are being removed. But I feel that for many of you, it's got more. It's about a lot more than just a global pandemic. It's many other areas of your life. Disappointed in ways that you didn't expect to be disappointed. Confronted maybe in some really disrespectful ways from people that you never expected would do these things and say these things. Okay. Alright, so I'll show you the cards as I go through the reading for you. We're going to start with the recent past, then we're going to do the present, and we're going to go where we're going forward, what's coming towards you, and then we're going to look at the overall energy, because I love your approach to things at the moment. Very much for some certain things that this will only happen if pigs will fly. Okay, sure. What device can I invent? What can I put together to enable pigs to fly? How do I go about making pigs fly? So you're in such a wonderful space at the moment, which is very much, about how do I make the impossible possible? Okay, how do I make the impossible possible? So in the recent past, you've got the Three of Cups. Then you've got the High Priestess that's in reverse, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so that's in your recent past over there. Then in your current situation, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Moon, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. What's coming towards you, you've got the Knight of Cups, unexpected support there, King of Cups, beautiful for love, Judgment, cutting some people off, gotta be done here, and the Chariot's the overall energy for you, which is actually quite fantastic. Okay, some of you are sort of pulling on resources that that you never would have imagined you will, just because you never really imagined it's the sort of thing in life that the sort of circumstances that will even cross your path. A lot of this is very new to you. I feel that generally there was actually quite a good flow in your life. You sort of had things very sort of, you know, Capricorn style together. You know, you had your boxer stick, you had your flow. You had many reasons to be happy. You had many reasons to feel stable, well balanced. Um, Life was really working out for you, you know, better than you may have imagined that it will. You were in that space of pure blessings, pure abundance. Um, you know, maybe there were plans to get married or to travel. You know, buy a new house, start a new business. Everything was lovely. Everything was lovely. And then it sort of all just kind of went in reverse with that high priestess there in reverse. Where everything was nice and easy breezy, you kind of got into a space where everything was out of control. Everything was just crazy. Everything was just mad. Wow. That was not a very good energy that was happening over there. That was not a very good experience to have over there. It's like nothing meant anything anymore all of a sudden. It was very difficult to deal with. But, typical Capricorn style, you know, you very quickly got yourself out of that funk and you were saying, you know what? Nope. No. Nope. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see how I can turn the situation around. Let me see how I can capitalize out of this bad luck. I love that. You wanted to see how you can capitalize out of this bad luck. All right? And that in itself was actually a very, very good thing. Because then in the... And so, sorry, that's also like... it's almost like you may have been, you know, standing in front of a, you know, a mirror. It doesn't have to be a real mirror. It could be symbolically just sort of like looking inside and you're like, no, why do I allow myself to feel like such a loser? I'm not going to do this, you know. I'm a Capricorn. You know, I'm better than that. You know, I'm not going to allow myself to be thrown around and be run and controlled by these emotions. So I feel for some of you, you literally threw tantrums there for a while. And then you're like, you know what? No. Let me take control of the situation. Let me rise above the situation, you know. Let me be that eagle that flies. Maybe for some reason, you know, unexpectedly got yourself caught in the storm. And, you know, you could have blamed yourself. You could have blamed others. You're like, no. Let me rise above this. Let me see how I can capitalize from this situation. And when I say capitalize, this is like an energy that you sort of to embrace. What is the positive here? What can I make work here? You know, it's that sort of situation in life where life, you know, gave you lemons. What are you going to do with it? All right. What are you going to do with these lemons that life gave you? All right. And I love this mindset that you went into, because that is the winner's mindset that you went into, okay? And that is bringing you to this 10 of Pentacles where you currently are, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles. And so you've had a very grand plan here, very grand plan that you had here, and it's definitely starting to pay off. There's a lot of sort of thoughts and beliefs about life and about yourself and about money and about abundance and prosperity and success and deservancy and, you know, all those sort of things. There's a lot of those patterns that that are no longer there, because I feel that you kind of felt the impact quite strongly there in the past, you know, like, whoa, and then you were like, no. How do I change this? How do I turn this around? Okay, and so you basically turned the whole situation around, quite prosperously so, in fact. And where you currently are with the Moon, this is new love. This is new love. Some of you, amidst the storm, you found this beautiful center of calm and peace. Okay, this is obviously a general reading, but if it resonates with you, open your heart to that. It could also be busy happening because I'm reading the energy, so it might not have physically unfolded in your life yet. So if you would like to experience this in your life, this beautiful connection of love, of peace and of calm and of serenity, and then open your heart to that. Now this is very interesting because this is typically the sort of energy that will bore you out of your mind. Totally. Yeah, like you will blow your fuses. Okay. But strangely, in this situation, it's not. Okay. So typically, this will blow your fuses. But not. Actually not. Okay. And you did need to take a little bit of a back step there with a plan. Maybe you were a little bit overly ambitious with the plans that you were making. Okay. And love got you to hit a little bit of a pause. And love will do that. Okay. Love got you to hit a little bit of a pause. I feel that you were maybe a little bit over ambitious with your plans. Some of you took off, you kind of took out like a bite, like a chunk, but you took out quite a big bite, a little bit too big, And so you needed a bit of time there to chew it. Maybe like portion it off smaller. But what's coming towards you, I feel there's some sort of chance meeting here. Maybe you're just communicating with somebody like online, or you just kind of pass by them like in a shop or in the street, in the park, or wherever, you never. I feel that even though you opened your heart to this connection, there's also there's a little bit of a sense of dread here. Whether you kind of thought this was maybe not going to work out. You didn't really see it working out, and it's coming towards you, and it's coming towards you quite strongly, in fact. For this connection, I feel that you may have had some kind of outfall or disagreement, misunderstanding with this person before, which in fact may have taken you into that High Priestess in reverse situation previously. So this could also be a connection where things were going really, really well. For some reason you went a little bit off the rails there, quite off the rails there. The connection definitely, it went completely flying out the window. Then you started to get your life together, because I feel that for some reason you just lost the plot there, and you sort of had to get yourself back together again. You had to also start to see how the situation, because I feel that you blamed the other person exclusively. The roles could be reversed, and in this case I actually feel quite strongly that the roles could be reversed. But if it's you, then you get to see how it is that how you contributed to that situation with the lack of with the lack of emotion, and you really started to work on that. And I feel that for some of you, you felt that when the connection became possible again, that you could maybe just go in there, and they went like, easy tiger, hold up now. Okay. But they're seeing the work that you are doing, or you're seeing the work that they are doing. This is one of the situations where it's difficult to trust right away, but then kaboom, it just happens. Okay. And then there's a beautiful flow there with the connection. I almost feel that for both of you that because there was a break sort of like in consistency here, so it wasn't as fluid as you might have, imagined things would always be. Sometimes these things are very, very good because they give us perspective that we may have, otherwise missed. And then with Judgment over here, you really realize that this was the, there's a lot of, I feel that there's a lot of sort of, there's a lot of things that you chose to overlook in the past, maybe from both sides, because, you know, you may be the one with a little bit of like a temper. Maybe you felt the other person was too complacent for you. But it's like that those things that were overlooked because neither of you wanted to mess up the connection, mess up the flow. You're getting those things sorted out. And this is really how, you know, as a couple, you go to that next level. You hit that wall, you go back to the drawing board, and you work things out again. Okay, which is exactly what's actually happening over here. This is what's coming towards you. And then with the Chariot, your overall energy, this is about moving forward. But the reason why this is such a powerful moving forward, such wonderful potential that is being unlocked here, you know, birthright potential being unlocked here, is because this is about moving forward without sort of the disillusion that life is always just going to be all flowery and beautiful in season or spring type of thing, you know. This is about embracing the good, and also, you know, embracing the not so good, having a very clear understanding of what are the things that are tripping you up, what are the things that is tripping the connection up, what is the things that are tripping the other person up. You're really getting to see the true versions of each other here, you know, and moving forward from that, as opposed to maybe a very sort of idealistic picture that might have been going on over here. Oh, he's so cute. Ah, she's so lovely, you know. Everybody's got stuff. That is just part of the human being experience. And the stuff is being acknowledged here. And it's such a good thing in a personal life, in a relationship, in a job, that when you understand, you know, it's all good and well to embrace everything and embrace that inner goddess and embrace your inner emperor and your shine. And wonderful. I'm all for that. But it's also very good to understand that dark side of yours, that shadow side of yours, that inner sort of like lurking side of yours that's always there, you know, very ready to trip things up. You know, what are my triggers? What are the things that mess things up for me? You know, that puts me into that low vibe, that brings out that energy that is not so good, maybe that temper. Because when those things are showing up, you can say, I see you showing up, I acknowledge you showing up, and I choose to not play this game. Okay, let's clarify it for you. So we're clarifying the Chariot for your October 2020 reading for the collective of Capricorn. And this is a lot about, you know, outer expression. And I mean, this particular time, especially in the beginning of October, can be quite challenging for you because not only are we going into that Libra sort of energy, that balancing the scales, which is fantastic because the Chariot is quite a lot about that as well, balancing the light, balancing the dark, so you can get an equal flow and balance. You've also got that the new moon that was in Virgo on September the 17th, so that is growing. And Virgo is always about, you know, organizing, getting things ready and, you know, pointing out what is not working. And your clarifiers are the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So this is cleaning house. This is deep cleaning house that's taking place over here. Very deep cleaning of house. Because I feel that, you know, things weren't bad, but things were not as good as they could be. And I feel that you sort of knew that. And that in itself was causing that bit of a frustration. It's like that bit of a, you know, when you have that itchiness in the back of your throat and you don't want to make that sort of cook, cook, cook sound that people, you know, make sometimes, that is, that could be so annoying to listen to. You know? And if you are doing that, please stop doing that, you know. But you stepped away from a lot of things that weren't working, that maybe both of you, you know. all parties involved were in denial about. And so you sort of took that smoke screen away. You know, that mist sort of cleared in front of the sun, because there's a, and this is also happening at the moment, there's an understanding of what it is that isn't working. What are the mindsets, what are the patterns, what are the beliefs, what are the behaviors, what are the things that are being allowed, that are not being spoken about, that are not being addressed, that is sort of like swept underneath the carpet. What are those things? And that's being addressed, and because it's being addressed, things are finally moving forward again, because that was where things were being, you know, where they were getting stuck. So in the recent past, the energy that brought you to where you are right now, Three of Cups to the High Priestess in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. For your clarifiers, you've got the Knight of Wands, lots of Knights, Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Okay, Knights is about putting in the work, you know, going for something, the change of mindset, that shifting of habits, of ways, you know, for a conscientious different outcome. So you opened your heart to more than the recent past. So you, and so with the Knight of Wands, you opened your heart for more, you went for more, but you also wanted more for the other person. So this wasn't just a selfish one-sided thing. And in fact, I feel that that clarity is coming there. You know, you were coming together more, but it's almost like for somehow, in some ways, there was a point where you really started to feel like strangers to one another. And it's like you're only getting to meet each other really again now for the first time. You know, again, so it's like you're building from scratch. Okay? Let's look at the current energy. So the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Hanged Man, you've got the Death card, and you've got the Judgment card. Wow. So in your current energy where you are, there's already one major arcana card in your current energy, and then your clarifiers, Hanged Man, Death card, Judgment card. So a reminder that you don't have to do everything on your own, that you don't have to do everything yourself, that there's a divine universal force that's always available to assist you, that you've been assisted quite a lot. You're moving into a very powerful phase, and this Judgment card that is a clarifier here for you is also in your, you know, the energy is going towards you. So that letting go is taking you in a powerful stage, and then where you are heading or what's coming towards you. Something doesn't want to be faced here. Let's see. So Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Judgment card was coming towards you. The Seven of Cups, there it is. The Hermit and the Star. This is like a major arcana flow of note. You had to see the things about the person that is not really all beautiful and shiny. You know, I feel that many of you have been looking at the situation very much with rose-tinted glasses, and you got to see things for what they are, and it's giving you a little bit of a knock. You know, it's making you feel a little bit of like that weird sort of feeling in the pit of your stomach. Give yourself some time. The universe is busy sorting things out for you. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Message from the universe. What a powerful reading. What a powerful reading. Wow. Turning disappointments into victory. I love that. So you got the Seven of Voices, which is Swords, Page of Voices, which is Swords, and Two of Voices, which is Swords. So this is all about changing the mindset. Again with that Seven of Swords, stepping away from things not serving well, realizing what needs to be done, and sort of feeling a little stuck here at the moment still, you know, wanting to move forward. And sometimes it's difficult to move forward right away when we don't quite understand, you know, how to move forward, because this is such a new pattern, new way of doing things. And I'm so glad that I'm then just still drawing for you a daily angel card, because what guidance do you have from the angel for your days, or from the angels throughout your days for October 2020? Can you believe that it's October? Oh my goodness, I'm just blown away. Family. And for me, family is always biological family as well as soul family, you know, friends that become soul family. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we, the angels, can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay, allow yourself to feel peace. May October be a wonderful month for you. Sending you love, sending you light. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you might want to subscribe. I upload regular readings. Remember to hit that all button so you get all the notifications. Namaste. Love and light.